Hey y'all, and welcome back to my channel. Today's video I am so excited about because I'm finally gonna be working here in the laundry room. It's also kind of like a mud room. This is our back door area, and we have this little nook right next to the back door. Planning to do a little coat nook here. I'm also going to be adding a little shoe bench, just a place that we can come in, take off our shoes, hang up our coats, and I absolutely love how this came out, so I cannot wait for you guys to see the end result. I'm also going to be doing a little bit of organizing in here on my shelves. They've gotten really cluttered, so I got some baskets for all that stuff. We'll get all of that looking a lot better. But first, I'm gonna go ahead and get this dog kennel out of here. We really don't use this dog kennel, so I'm just gonna go ahead and take that down and put it away. I also wanted to quickly thank Sashco for sponsoring today's video. Today, I'm gonna be featuring their exact color tintable caulk. It really pulled my project together and made it look seamless, so I'll be sharing all the details on that here in a little bit. So the first thing I'm going to do is start measuring the wall so I can get my wood cut. I'm also going to go ahead and wipe the wall down because it was really dusty. So my plan is to do a half board and batten wall, and then the top half of the wall I'm going to do the beadboard wallpaper, and I think that'll really tie in with my kitchen because I've got beadboard as my backsplash in there. So I'm planning to bring that in here and kind of tie that in with my kitchen. I plan to use beadboard all throughout my house because I just love how it looks. I think it's just something timeless and it just makes your house look so cozy. So I always start with the boards going across. First, I'm starting with the bottom board. I'm gonna get that tacked in place. I am using a little bit of liquid nails, and I only used it on the bottom and the top board. When I got to the middle boards, I was kind of over it because it took me a little bit to get those in place and how I wanted them. I didn't want to put the liquid nails on them and smear that all over the wall trying to get it in place. So I just left that off, and by the time I got them in place, I just went ahead and tacked them without the liquid nails. So, and y'all, I didn't have any kind of measurements as far as how far I wanted this to go up on the wall. I just kind of eyeballed it and what I thought would look best. I just knew that I wanted it about halfway.
Hey, I try my best to talk to you, tell you about the things I like to do.
Here, I'm just kind of spacing out, trying to figure out, you know, where I want my boards to go. And I just measured from the top board to the bottom and got those numbers, and then I went and cut my wood. The sizes that I'm using for my wood is 1x4s, 1x3s, and then I have a piece of 1x2 that I'm going to add to the top. So my top and bottom board is 1x4, and then my middle slats is the 1x3. That wood that you see over to the left, I bought that because I was actually planning to build my own little shoe bench, but I actually found one on Walmart that I really like, so I just bought that one, and I can always use this wood for a future project, so I'm just going to put that over in my utility closet. So yeah, that's what that was for. I was planning to build one, but then I found one that I really liked and just went with that instead.
Whoa, you wanna do it again, you wanna do it again sometime. Whoa, can I see you again, can I see you again sometime? If you'll be standing by your door, I'll pick you up and I say, whoa, you wanna do it again, you wanna do it again sometime.
So board and batten walls are actually really easy to do. So if you're thinking about doing one, I encourage you to just do it. It is a lot easier than it looks. I think the board and batten walls, they can look really intimidating, but they are actually super easy. This is the second one that I've done. I did my first one over at my mom's house. We did her hallway, if you guys remember that. And it was a pretty simple project. This one, I've literally got these boards hung within maybe just an hour. That included cutting and getting them hung and everything. So it's really easy. And I'm actually thinking about doing a board and batten wall in the kids' classroom. I still have to do that room, and that's coming very soon. I have like a whole makeover happening in there. This is what I have so far. I had to go ahead and take a break there. I had to run the kids to some appointments, and this is actually a few days later. Today I'm gonna work on getting the wallpaper hung up here above the boards. I first had to take the rest of this strip off because when I initially took the strip off, I only took half of it. If you live in a mobile home, you know what I'm talking about. It's these little strips that they have along the walls. They're super annoying. But when I was taking this one down, I only removed half of it because at the time I was only planning to do the board and batten, and then I had this idea to add the beadboard wallpaper above the board and batten, and so I really needed to take that other half of the strip down. So I will link this wallpaper down below, but you just wet the back of it and it will activate the sticky residue that makes it stick to your wall. So I'm just getting that measured and cut, and I'm going to wet it really quick, and then we'll take it over to the wall. I have worked with peel and stick wallpaper, and I have to say that I prefer this kind over the peel and stick because it is so forgiving. With the peel and stick, it's not as easy to move around, but with this stuff, you can kind of slide it around and get it exactly where you want it. So like I said, I'll link that down below. And y'all, I don't know what I was thinking. I had put on a pair of jeans. I thought I was going to be wearing some jeans today because I'm always in leggings, and it did not last long before I went and put on some leggings. You'll have to let me know if you're the same. I just cannot do jeans.
Baby, time to figure out what this could be. I dreamt of a life in a small town that wasn't enough for you somehow. I just wish I had a little more time with you, baby. Weeks and months and years they passed, and I knew it wouldn't last. When tears streamed down my face, my mama said, all the nights that end in heartbreak gonna pay off someday. And the pain that you're feeling gradually fades away. 'Cause growing up, falling in love, giving your all might not be enough. Just trust your head and your heart, that's what my mama said. I wish I could freeze this moment, just never let it end. Walking through the snow when you're taking my hand. All of those late nights on your couch when we just talked until midnight. I just wish I could freeze this moment, babe. Weeks and months and years they passed, and I knew it wouldn't last. When tears streamed down.
I actually almost skipped out on doing the 1x2 board, but I'm so glad that I decided to do it because it really took the whole thing to the next level. And it also covered up the edges of the wallpaper so you couldn't see where I cut. It just made it look really seamless.
Growing up, falling in love, giving your all might not be enough. Just trust your head and your heart, that's what my mama said. Weeks and months and years they passed, but then I found something.
Paint color that I chose is Evergreen Fog by Sherwin. Because this is like the mudroom area and where we're going to be coming in, putting our coats and shoes, I wanted something on the warmer side. So it's like a muted sage green color. It's more green with like a gray undertone, and I think it's so pretty. I'm actually thinking about adding this throughout the house. The next room I have in mind is the classroom when I do the board and batten wall in there. It's a very calming and warm, cozy color, and it also looks really nice paired with browns and creams.
We're in trances, going off to different places, different planets. Watch your aura pass me by, losing balance. What if we run out of time and second chances? Empty-handed. You like the fast life, you like to drive and get down and dirty, act like the bad guy. You want some love, be like when you feel like calling at midnight. You got the best of me, you got me losing sleep. I've been hopeful, baby, I said I'm follow your passion trail and try to keep an open mind, hiding it by myself. No guarantees you'll find me. Said if it's faith you'll find me, leaving the past behind. We're in trances, going off to different places, different planets. What should our past be by? Losing balance. What if we run out of time and second chances? Empty-handed. I wonder, would you love me better if I go? I'm not home. I wanna know, can we trust the stars above to let us know how to go? Whoa.
So the one thing that does bother me about this project is having the panel box there right next to it. So if you guys have any ideas on how I can cover that up, let me know in the comments down below. I would like to do something there. Maybe I can hang a picture or something. So if you guys have any ideas, let me know in the comments down below. So once I got done with my paint, I let that dry. I did have to do 2 coats of that. In the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and get my caulk ready. So like I mentioned earlier in the video, today's video is sponsored by Sash Co. So this is their exact color tintable caulk. You can make this any color that you want it as long as you're using water-based paint. You can use it with metallics, stains, whatever. As long as it's water-based, you can make it the exact color that you need it. Hence the name exact color. So they give you a little syringe. You just pull some of that paint up into the syringe and then you're going to inject that down into the caulking tube. It is really thin and they do that so that you can add your paint to it, but they also give you a little tube of thickener. So once you add your paint, you're going to shake it for about 30 seconds and then you can add your thickener and then it's going to set for about 30 minutes. So sometimes with other caulks that you would use prior to painting, you can run into some issues with cracking. I know I've seen that before with the caulks that you would use before you paint. But with Sash Co's caulks and sealants, they're made to be flexible, elastic, and adhesive, which makes them durable and long-lasting. The exact color tintable caulk can be used on so many things. You can use it on siding, metals, plastics, baseboards, backsplashes, the list goes on. The thing that I really love about this is that it's a guarantee that you're gonna have the exact color that you need. I know you can buy the caulks that are already colored, but that's no guarantee that it's going to be the exact color that you need. So with this, you are guaranteed to have a perfect match. So you guys are probably going to be seeing me use this a lot in my future projects. So if you guys want to get your hands on some, you can find it on Amazon, also at Lowe's and most hardware stores. Once again, I just want to say a big thank you to Sash Co for sponsoring today's video.
Turn the tide, let the water go where it wants to go. You can run and hide, you can bury yourself beneath the stones. Somebody told me don't pretend, 'cause everyone could use a friend sometimes. Take some good advice. Don't let your fear decide. That's how you break inside. the sun. And how
So because this is a coat nook, we definitely needed some little hooks so we can hang our coats and hats on. So I ordered this pack. They're little black hooks off of Amazon. I actually got way more than I needed in the pack, but that's fine. I can probably use some more around the house. I can put some in our bathrooms for towels. Might even hang some by the front door. But these little hooks are good for all sorts of things. So I'm just gonna get those hung up, and then I've got a home letter sign that I actually got for my living room. I was gonna hang it in there, and when I was doing the living room, I just really did not know where I wanted to put it. I was really indecisive, and then I had this idea just to save it for the laundry room. So, and honestly, I think it's perfect here because this is the door that we will be using the most, and so I just think it makes the most sense here. But I'm using my little tape trick that I learned on Instagram, I believe it was. So you just put the tape on the back of your whatever you want to hang up, and then you poke holes in the tape of where your screws need to go, and then you can take the tape and hang it up on the wall. So it's a really cool little trick that makes hanging up stuff a lot easier.
Don't wanna sleep tonight at all. Just wanna watch them stars fall with you. Don't wanna try to make up dreams just to be seen. I wanna lay.
Alright, so moving on to the shoe bench. Like I said, I ordered this off of Walmart. I will have it linked down below. It comes in 5 different colors. The one that I ordered is the weathered color, and it was actually really easy to put together. It took me maybe 25-30 minutes, so not bad at all. But it does come with a little pad, like cushion you can put on the top. I do still need to get some baskets for it. I'll probably go to TJ Maxx pretty soon and see if I can find some there. They usually have the best prices on baskets like that. So when we do take off our shoes, they will be hidden and not just sitting out in the open.
Sunflowers, high grass, and bare feet. Oh, but you each second is a treat. I keep my balance next to you. It's true. Nowadays there's nothing I wouldn't do for you. Fire breath and open sky. It's not what we know, it's where we go. I grow wings and tell worry goodbye. It's not what we see, it's what we choose to be. We're beyond good. I've never been so ready. Fire breath and open sky. It's not what we know, it's where we go. I grow wings and tell worry goodbye. Oh, it's not what we see, it's what we choose to be. Fire breath and open sky. It's not what we know, it's where we go. I grow wings and tell worry goodbye. close to your heartache.
Before I bring the new bench in here, I'm going to quickly vacuum and mop. It was a little bit dusty from the project and all of that, so I'm just going to quickly clean the floors. We're going to bring the new bench in here, and then I'm going to work on the shelves that are above my washer and dryer. They're a little bit cluttered, and so I got some baskets for all of my stuff to go in.
Maybe you'll make up your mind, now I'm here by your side. So let it all out on me.
So I'm going to change these pillows out later, but I was just really excited to get some pillows over here just to see what it was going to look like, and these are what I had, so that's what I'm going to use for now. I'm not really vibing with the green on green, so I will eventually do something else, but for now that's what I have. So moving on to the shelves here above my washer and dryer, I picked up these baskets from Target, and that's what I'm going to use to kind of store everything in. I love the aesthetic laundry rooms where they have all of their stuff in pretty containers, but instead of doing that, I just picked up some baskets, and that way I can keep everything hidden in the baskets, and that way it just looks cleaner and more organized here on the shelf. I will link the video down below where I did these shelves, and we also hung the wallpaper. That was actually a project that I did before I moved back into the house. So like I said, I'll leave that video linked down below. And then here in a second, I'm going to add the middle support brackets to each of the shelves. At the time of doing the shelves, I didn't have enough brackets to put the middle support, but now that I have it, I want to get those up. So here in a second, we'll get that done as well.
That's what you want, then baby try to believe me when I say that you can tell me anything. I can see it in your eyes that you're shaking, 'cause you're holding it back. Maybe you'll make up your mind, now I'm here by your side. So let it all out on me. Let it all out on me. Oh, I will hold you in the dark, make you forget about what's wrong. Let it all out on me. I can see it in your eyes that you're shaking, 'cause you're holding it back. Maybe you'll make up your mind, now I'm here by your side. I'm here. Let it all out on me. Let it all out on me. Oh, I will hold you in the dark, make you forget about what's wrong. Let it all out on me.
So I got most all of my products in the baskets, which is nice. And then up on the top shelf is just a few extra products. I've got a couple bottles of bleach, some disinfecting wipes, and then on the other side, I'm going to put my iron and then a little handheld steamer. So the last thing I'm going to do is add this runner. I got this off Amazon, so I will link it down below, but I definitely felt like I needed some kind of little rug here in front of my washer and dryer just to add like a cozy homey feel to it. But I absolutely love it. It's got a little distressed look to it, and it's also washable. So really quick, I'm going to take you guys back to what the laundry room looked like before, what these shelves looked like before, and also the little coat nook area, and then I'll show you all of the afters. thank y'all so much for watching today's video. Make sure that you are subscribed if you like home DIY updates like this one. I'm going to be doing more of these. I also do cleaning and mom life videos, so make sure that you hit that subscribe button before you leave. Also, if you are still here, make sure to leave a butterfly emoji down in the comments before you go. That's just something fun that we do over here on my channel. But I hope y'all have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one.